Holmesburg, the Thomas Holmes branch of the Philadelphia Free Library. And this was a payphone. Going for a scoot. And today, we're doing the mean streets of Holmesburg. Holmesburg, named after Thomas Holmes. Thomas Holmes was the surveyor of Philadelphia. Him and William Penn, they came together. They laid out this map of the city of Philadelphia, right? So, like, they came up with this idea to have Philadelphia be a gridded map. Like, all the streets go straight and are parallel and latitude and longitude, you know, all that stuff, right? If you look at maps of London or New York City, and London, the streets are they sway back and forth, and they're not there's no organization to it. And so with William Penn, he wanted organization. He wanted to protect the city from fire. William Penn survived the Great London Fire of 1666, and he knew that he didn't want to have like a lot of wood houses. He wanted everything. He wanted there to be like a park in every neighborhood, so people could, if there was a fire, they could go in the park and protect themselves. Ain't that something? Little bit of a Pennsylvania, Philadelphia history here. Just the name Holmesburg. Oh, you know what? You know who used to live around here? Rocky Balboa himself. Not Rocky Balboa, but the other guy, Sylvester Stallone. Yes, that's what we're doing today. We're going to look for Sylvester Stallone's house. All right, we're going to hit pause. This is exciting. This is exciting. Not only are we going to see Sly's house, but this is also the house of Frank Stallone. Wow. Before I tell my Frank Stallone story, let's just keep scooting the Northeast. This is like the middle of Northeast Philadelphia. I don't really, I think this is Lincoln High School. Right here, right? Yeah, I think this, yeah, okay. This is Lincoln High School. I think this is where Stallone went to high school. What do you think of that? Or is this not? Yeah, Lincoln High School is all the way down there. All right, so we're going to go this way. We're just going to Sylvester Stallone's house. Is his mother still alive? His mother, Jackie Stallone. Oh, now we're in Mayfair. Wow. Jackie Stallone. She used to be on the Howard Stern show all the time. And I think she was a psychic. Well, I mean, she said she was a psychic, because psychics aren't real, just so you know. If you think psychics are real, just don't. It's, you know, people make lucky predictions sometimes. What's another thing? Oh, this guy. Yeah, do you have a pickup truck? You don't need to fly a flag on the back of your pickup truck. And it doesn't, I mean, not just the American flag. You don't have to fly any flag. Really, when you're driving, you can have, like, if the Sixers are in the playoffs or the Eagles in the playoffs, you can have a little side thing on the side window here, but you shouldn't have a big flag flapping behind your car. What if the flag falls off your truck and it hits my windshield, and now I'm dead because you had to fly a flag? What are you, 2 years old? It's not a pinwheel, asshole. It's a flag. Okay. Now, I usually never use GPS when I do these scooter rides, but today's so special. All right, now we're going to start. This is Pennypack Park. Pennypack Park was established in 1905. I didn't know that until I saw this sign. It's a huge park. I've made several videos in here. Okay. You want me to keep going straight? There's bike trails, horse riding trails. They have concerts in there sometimes. It's really It's a real treasure of the city. And I don't really mess around with these parts too often. I don't know. All right, Welsh Road. This is where we're going. Jackie Stallone. Oh, you know what Mrs. Captain watches? She watches this, what are they called? Medium? Oh, what was his name? I think his name's Tyler the Medium. He's this little guy. Little like 19-year-old kid. He might be like in his mid-20s, but he looks like he's 12. And he does like medium readings for the Kardashians and all types of goofballs. And I love when celebrities talk to mediums and they think, I don't know, it's like, oh, I can't believe you know that. Well, asshole, you're a celebrity and you've done interviews. I'm pretty sure Tyler has a crack staff looking at your stuff, because there's no such thing as mediums, you know? Harry Houdini debunked that long time ago. You all right? You're not going to jump, are you? All right, good. All right, we were worried about you. He's not jumping. You know, I just saved a life. I'm a hero. Oh, I guess I have to address this every few scooter rides. People get mad because I go, you see how the cars are coming at me? I do that so I can see what's coming at me. I want to have a fighting chance. I don't want some jerk off driving behind me and hitting me and not having. I don't want to die and not know why I died. If a car is going to hit me, I want to see it hit me face on, and then or head on, and then then at least I know how I died. You get clipped behind, you don't even know what killed you. You can't even tell you. When you go to heaven, you can see St. Peter, and you go, yeah, how'd you die? And you go, oh, I don't know. I think I got hit by a car. Could have been a truck. Might have been a bus. I don't know what hit me. Doesn't that suck? Could you imagine being St. Peter? You did all that shit with Jesus. You're all, you're boys with Jesus. You're hanging out with Jesus. I think, St. Peter got crucified, right? Just like Jesus. And, he did the apostle thing. And now he's his job's a doorman. You got to, everybody else gets the party in heaven. St. Peter, you got to check all the IDs. That sucks, being heaven's door check man. All right, where are we looking for? By the way, look at these houses. Ain't they nice? See? What if that thing would have hit me? And I go see St. Peter. You go, oh, why'd you die? I got hit by a car. It's a more impressive story if I got hit by a bulldozer. Okay, where are we? Welsh Road. Just looking for Rocky's house. Yeah, so Mrs. Captain, she thinks Tyler the Medium speaks to ghost. And every time we watch it, I go, why are these people believing this shit? And I guess it's because people want to believe that there is an afterlife, and people want to know that their grandmom's in heaven. It makes people feel good. But I call it as I see it. It's bullshit. All right, this is Home Circle. I think the S is home. I think the S is silent. Home. It's not homes. It's home. There is no S. What up, Holmes? Okay. Now. Oh, I'm scared. Please don't hit me. Hey, do me a favor. I'm about to break 20,000 subscribers, or I might have just barely broke it today. If you can, please subscribe as I start the quest to 25,000 subscribers. All right, so here we are, Welsh. Okay, now what we're doing is we're looking for Sylvester Stallone's house. Make a left at Cafe Karma, or Cafe whatever it is. Let's see. my eyes are completely gone. Like, I can't read anything on my phone. It's just horrible. And I have glasses, but I don't need them that often, so I don't carry them with me. So I don't. This is Axe Factory Road. That's a pretty badass name. Where do you live? I live on Axe Factory. Oh, do you? I'm not going to mess with you. Used to be a football player for the Eagles. Name's Jeremiah Trotter. And Jeremiah, his nickname was the Axe Man. And he used to host. He used to host a sports talk show, and I always wanted to go and get him to autograph like an axe head, but I felt weird going to a radio show with a with an axe, And then I wound up talking to the guy who did the radio show, or was like the producer of that radio show. And, oh, look at this, Christmas and Halloween decorations. We're getting ready for the season. Hold on. He said my friend said people would bring axe handles and axes to the radio show all the time. Nobody would have thought anything of it. So this is Stallone'S Street. And this is Stallone's house. This is where Sylvester Stallone lived. Right there, 2744. It's Googleable. So, but yeah, he lived here. He was just at this house in 2015. He did this thing when he was filming Creed. He went to all these old locations. And he came to this house, and he went to the house, and I think the people who live there have like a little thing about Rocky in there. But that's cool. That means Frank Stallone Frank Stallone was on this street. If you don't know, Frank Stallone is Sylvester Stallone's brother, and he's a singer. And he, if you watch some of the Rocky movies, if you watch the first Rocky and you hear the guys, do-do-do-do, give it back, do-do-do, that's Frank Stallone and the boys. And I had the honor and the privilege of meeting Frank Stallone one time, and he yelled at my dad. It's funny, and he's kind of a dick at the same time. So, Stallone, me and my mom and dad were at the art museum during the filming of Rocky Balboa, which is Rocky 6. And Rocky ran up the art museum steps. Yo, that's pretty cool. I saw Rocky run up the art museum steps. Damn, that's awesome. Sometimes you think about things. So anyway, so Stallone, he likes to, it's crazy. The people who work with Stallone, like his security and his PR people, they're like, anywhere else in the world, Sylvester Stallone is Sylvester Stallone. And everybody loses their mind because it's Sylvester Stallone. But in Philadelphia, they don't call him Sly. They call him Rocky. And everybody just calls, we don't care about Rambo, although I do care about Rambo. I love Rambo. Not the last one with the tunnels, but I like the Rambo before the last. I like the Rambo they brought back in 2008. That's a good Rambo. So yeah, we watch Rocky run up the steps, and when Stallone is filming Rocky, he's one of those method actors, I guess, and he likes to stay in character. So he was talking to the crowd. He was like, and I remember somebody said, "Yo, Rock, I'm sorry to hear about Adrian." And he was like, "Well, that's all right. I got a new friend. Everything's all right. And we're talking. Everybody's talking. And then my dad goes, yo, Rock, can I get your autograph? And Frank Stallone looked at my dad and he goes, why you gotta ruin it? And I'm like, yo, Frank Stallone, my dad doesn't get to hang out with your brother all the time. And unlike you, he's an icon in this city. So forgive my father for asking one of the biggest fucking movie stars of all time for his autograph, dickhead. Fucking pisses me off. I got like adrenaline going just thinking about it. And then I remember after it happened, I looked at my dad and I said, haha, you got yelled at by Frank Stallone. He's a little bit of a goofball, Frank. So it is what it is. So, all right. Frank Stallone yelling at my dad. That's a good day when I get to talk about that story. Ew. I've seen them film Rocky 5, Rocky 6, Creed 1, and Creed. I saw them film 4 of the Creed Rocky movies. And I don't really count the Creed movies as Rocky movies because Rocky has cancer, and I don't like it when Rocky has cancer. So I don't like that universe. I don't like the Creed universe. So I don't even... And I'm in Creed 2. I was there when they were filming it. And I saw it once. I'll never see it again. I don't even watch it back to see if I can find myself. I was in the scene where Rocky and Apollo Creed's son fight Ivan Drago. I also have a thing, like I try to figure out the math of when Apollo Creed died and when Michael B. Jordan was born. I think Apollo Creed died. Well, I know Apollo Creed died in Rocky 4. See, what I did here? I made a left-hand turn in Northeast Philadelphia, which just means it's just one continuous loop. So I'm stuck in here forever. But yeah, I don't think the math equates with Rocky 4, Apollo Creed's death, and like I think there's like a few like 8 years difference. I think Apollo Creed died, 8 years happened, Michael B. Jordan's born. But I guess it's movies, and you're supposed to suspend your beliefs, I guess. I don't know. It's a pretty quiet neighborhood, right? It's about 3 o'clock. This car, oh, look at this beaut. Wow. Descato? I never heard of a Descato. That looks like the type of car Stallone would have driven in the movie Oscar. Did you ever see the movie Oscar? It's not that bad. He's made some shitty movies too. Stop Where My Mom Was Shoot, Rhinestone. There was a movie that came out in the 80s called Romancing the Stone. Mike Douglas, Kathleen Turner, Danny DeVito. And Stallone turned down Romancing the Stone and did a movie with Dolly Parton called Rhinestone. Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. And then there was like a while after Rocky 5. He did Copland's a great movie. If you never saw Copland, that's a very, very good Stallone movie. It might be my favorite Ooh, do I like Copland more than I like Rambo? I think I do. Oh, shit. Oh, I almost died. Let's get back on the street, driving the wrong way with traffic. Yeah, Copland's a really, really good movie. But there was a while he was just doing like cameos. It seemed like it was a low point, doing Spy Kids 4. He did direct-to-DVD movies. I used to manage a video store. He did this movie called I See You. Oh, garbage. Absolute garbage. But he made Rocky, so everything's all right. He has this new movie out called Samaritan. What is this? The Stallone vlog? Oh, look, this kid's still here. Oh, boy. I'm nervous. Father Judge. That's it, Father Judge. It's one of the Catholic schools. Look at the Father Judge football team. Very exciting. This is the Ramp Playground. Never been. Let's go. Let's see. Ramp Playground. Wear your seatbelt. It will save a life. Uh-oh. Oh, these two kids must have passed away in a car accident. Father Judge. Oh, man. This is a pretty beat-up playground for the... This is like a 1990 playground, mid-90s playground. The city has a thing called a soda tax. And for every ounce of soda, you have to pay $0.015 of the tax. And it's it goes to fixing up the playgrounds, and I've seen so many playgrounds in so many different neighborhoods get fixed up. This is a nice field. Oh, this is an AstroTurf field. Holy shit. They got a home run fence and everything. 310, 380, 310. I think a home run here is longer than a home run at Citizens Bank Park. I always wanted to play baseball in a field with a home run fence. My neighborhood playground didn't have a home run fence. So, man, they even got a bullpen. Holy shit. Look at this. Oh, man, I could stay here. I could more practice my heckling. So. All right, well, listen, I have a P.O. box. I don't ever mention this, but I have a P.O. box. It's in the description of every video. And if you want to mail me anything, a CD, a book, I have a few guys, Vince and Bill, are authors, and they wrote books, and they mailed me their books. Now, I can't read. I told you, my eyes don't work. So Mrs. Captain reads the books, and she tells me how they are. I read the first chapter until I get so pissed off at my eyes. So, want to mail me a book and have Mrs. Captain read it, that's fine. Or if you want to, mail me a CD, a postcard. People mail me postcards on their vacations. That's fun. We're going to wrap it up here, though. So if you like this video, do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, and while you're at it, hit subscribe. Don't forget to check out my merch. My merch. It's fire. And if you want to help me out, there's a link below in every video to my Patreon. You get bonus videos, a postcard, and yeah, that's it. Bonus videos and the postcard. If you give me $5 or $10 a month, you get a postcard. You give me $3 a month, you get the bonus videos and the postcards. And you probably $10, you get the bonus videos too. If you give me $1, you get the early previews. Sometimes I make videos, and YouTube goes, "Listen, you can't make any money off these videos. You say some outrageous shit." And so then I go. Then I have to fight with YouTube for a little bit, so if you're a $1 member, you get those previews. As far in the video, you might want to wake up your neighbors. I don't know why they're sleeping this time of day, but if they are, wake them up and let them know, "Yo, I joined the club." And they're going to say, "Who gives a shit?" And they go, "No, listen, it's a really prestigious club. I joined the All the Way Club," which means I watched one of the Philly captains. Oh, did I just talk? No, I'm talking in character. I just watched one of the Philly captains dopey scooter rides all the way from the beginning all the way to the end. I heard him talk about Frank Stallone, and he mentioned his P.O. box, and how William Penn had the street, the whole thing. And then your neighbor, he's going to probably get a restraining order against you. So in the comments, first thing what I need you to do is hit like, hit subscribe, and in the comments I want you to write, "Yo, cuz, Frank Stallone yelled at your dad." Well, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll sail with you later. Toodles!